She comes first. Of course she does.
Go ahead, I can fool in it. And freestyle with me till you find your groove in it. If you hard, cause I might let you move in it. Cause I ain't had nobody hit it like you hit it. And it feels like I'm gonna know you for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah. Episode
Hello,
4.
hello. Episode 4 already.
I was about to say the same thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So this week we're going to talk about the small screen and all the romance.
Oh yeah. TV time. TV
Yeah. I gotta admit, I really don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
I don't either.
I think it's because I got rid of my cable and I just stream stuff now, but I mostly watch movies or read books. What about you guys?
No,
I'm the same.
I'm a TV gal. Like I am like TV shows always over movies. Like I'm always watching a TV show.
That I feel that because you always are talking about TV shows, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about because I am so like I'm a reader like through and through. Even movies, half the time I'm like, I don't know. Like Dennis and I will have our odd movie nights on Fridays or Saturdays, but aside from that, I'm a reader through and through, and I'm usually behind on whatever people are talking about when it comes to like TV and movies. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like you guys had to teach me what Yellowknife was because I was like a yellow knife, like a legit knife, and then I was like, nope, you guys are not. Nope. Okay, cool.
Also, it's Yellowstone.
Oh, that just proved my point is proven that I'm a reader, not a TV watcher.
There were no knives hurt in the production of the show.
Maybe some knives in Yellowstone.
I'd love to go to Yellowknife though. Sidebar.
Apparently, my brain is not here.
I mean, it's fine, right? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about all the romance that we love on the small screen, aka TV. And so to get us started, we're going to start with Sophia this week.
Amazing. Okay.
What are your top shows, girlfriend?
Top shows. So they're not necessarily like romance shows, but it's the romance line in it that I am obsessed with and in love with. So in place number 3 for me, it's Friends, but it is not Rachel and Ross.
I was literally just about to ask you.
No, it is not. It is Monica and Chandler. They are soulmates.
Yes.
They're the goals. They are the ones who should be that like wow relationship. And Ross and Rachel are like, I don't even know, number 4 in my mind.
Toxic.
Like
They're just toxic.
toxic. Yeah. Like there's Phoebe and Mike are better. Like Ross and
Did
Monica
you like Rachel with Joey or with Ross?
Joey.
If I had to go back, I would say Joey. Ross, honestly, I'm rewatching Friends again right now because my best friend lent me her Crave, and I'm like, hell yes, because once they removed it on Netflix, I was very upset. But I'm just like watching it now, and Ross is still pissing me off. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I would sock this guy if I had to deal with him. And I'm just at the episode with the stupid letter, and it was 15 pages. I'm like, I'm over you. I'm like, if that's not a lot of pages, Ross, chill
Joey
out. Like,
would read all the pages.
Joey would read all the pages.
Joey would have read.
Very slowly, but he would do it.
Yeah, it would have taken him. It would have taken him a hot minute. Did you know too? Like the rumor is, you know how Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt broke up, is that she was actually having an affair with Matt LeBlanc.
I mean,
it's alleged. I don't want Jennifer Aniston's lawyers to come after me. But.
Well,
I mean, have you seen Matt LeBlanc? He's like, even now he is
gorgeous.
He's fine. He's fine.
Really? I don't know.
Oh my god, I think Joey aged like fine wine.
Oh yeah.
Compared to compared to Chandler and Ross.
Oh well, Chandler, hi, Matthew
Chandler's
Perry,
hot mess. Perry, but he went through his like drug addiction and alcoholism. So like I get it. But like Ross, there's no excuse. I'm like, dude, what?
Did you watch that Friends reunion too?
No.
And cried through it all.
Really? Oh my goodness.
I loved it. Me and my mom and sister, we went to the Friends exhibit in Toronto.
Oh, I wanted to do that so bad.
It was honestly so good. It was really cool.
My best friend went too.
But that's
I just don't feel like they make TV like that anymore. You know, like back in the day.
There is one show.
Thursday nights you would watch Friends and then it turned into like I would watch Grey's Anatomy and like
it was like literally like Friends 8 to 9, Grey's 9 to 10, and then they implemented that like not Chicago Fire, but that Fire show that went
Oh,
out after, and it was like me and my mom's whole lineup.
There was a show similar to Friends that came out, which we are going to talk about later, and that would be like the closest thing I would say to Friends now.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. Oh, is Xena attacking?
Did you hear her?
Yes.
The door closed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was her who closed the door, or if Dennis closed the door.
And everybody, our girl Alexandria has a beautiful dog, and her name is Xena. She is indeed the Princess Warrior.
Yes, she is.
Yes. And what kind of dog is she again? I'm gonna
She's
get
a
it wrong.
French bulldog.
Yes. And you have to check Alexandria's Instagram to see all the gorgeous, and even Xena has her own Instagram profile, does she not?
She does, but I do not update it at all because there's like I'm like on like 6 or 7 accounts right now, and I just don't feel like dealing with it.
Girl, how do you keep up with
You know
that?
how to do it. Get those
Honestly, you want to know what's saving me right now is that new feature Instagram added for scheduling. For that store that I work for, I have scheduled everything for the last 2 weeks, and it's made my life so easy.
Oh, beauty. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So,
We are.
what are your other shows that you're really into?
Okay, so comedy show and like family show. Full House, not Fuller House, the original Full House.
OG.
The one
Oh,
we grew
damn.
up.
Like Uncle Joe. What was it?
Uncle
Jesse.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
Joey
say
and the Brain.
Jesse. I was gonna say Daddy Jesse because that's what I remember my friends calling him.
I wanted to marry him and I wanted to be Becky. Like
I would still marry John Samos. I would still marry John.
Oh, he aged like fine wine. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number 2 romance line out of it.
But what couple? But like, what when you think of romance, like what couple are you thinking of in Full House?
Oh, Jesse and Aunt Becky.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know if you might have said that. I might have.
Oh yeah, no, only them. I know like Joey has his flings and no, but Jesse and Aunt Becky, and when they have the twins, and oh my heart, I still rewatch those episodes for Jesse and Becky. That's my next couple.
Oh,
All right, but the ultimate is
Cough to get ready for it.
Yeah.
The ultimate is Luke and Lorelai because I'm a Gilmore Girls gal, and I know everybody says Luke is problematic because he's all grumpy and that they should have not even ended up together, but
we
they
love
were
a grumpy hero.
Yes, love a grumpy hero, and Luke and Lorelai just made it through all of their hardships, and I love them.
all right. Well, we're gonna play a little clip, and we'll let Sophia and narrate, set up the scene for us. Here we go.
So right now, Lorelai and they're at Lorelai.
Hey, how you doing?
Up,
Good.
through some
Good.
hard
Who's
times.
James? Jason's dogs.
Bring her back, and
So I
he's
see
all
you had the
like,
pot roast?
"Come back to me," but Luke
Good,
is
huh?
trying to
Yeah,
bring
very good.
Lorelai
The
at
food
the
was
same
great
time.
tonight.
Luke is like, "What are you doing
So,
here, Jason?" And
Jason
Lorelai
Stiles. Jason Stiles. I tell you that name is familiar.
I'm a friend of Lorelai's.
Yeah, me too. I own the diner in town.
Yeah, she's mentioned you.
Has she? Well, it's nice to be
There's
mentioned.
little Luke. Love him.
So,
I honestly don't mind Jason.
you know
either, but Luke-
Lorelai from where?
Actually, we're dating.
You're dating.
Going on 6 months.
You're dating now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they were
sorry.
dating.
My
Oh,
mistake. I
But they
thought you two
technically
had.
kinda-
Well, we hit a
Um,
rough
right
patch, but
before
we're
that, yeah.
working through it.
Well, good for you.
Jason's lying.
When it's right, it's right. It's right. Lorelai and I are right.
Well, that's good.
And
I'm
it's like,
very
"Hello,
happy for you.
Lorelai,
Thanks.
my gal."
Hey, you have any idea where the men's room?
Yeah, it's back through the dining.
It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you.
This is like one of the like many relationships Luke and Lorelai were in that weren't each other, but you know, it just made that connection even more worth it because he had to work for it.
Hey, the last one up. The last one up.
Not the last one. Not the last one.
You okay? I heard Babette was kicking your butt at Yahtzee.
Actually, I'm pretty stupid right now.
is this
Why?
where they're
I'm
gonna
not a
kiss?
mysterious man, am I?
Wardrobe's a bit of a head scratcher.
I think I've been very, very clear with my intentions. You know, the wedding, the movie, invite the flowers.
Luke,
You knew what I was doing.
well, no, not officially.
Not officially. Oh, come on. I mean, I didn't have a ref present,
Just
but other than that.
You didn't say anything official.
What was I supposed to say? I did things.
Oh boy. Well,
Sorry, I was invested. I'm not gonna lie. I've never watched Gilmore Girls. I've only seen it in pieces. I've never watched it straight through. So I'm just sitting here and I was invested and I was like, what's going on?
You gotta watch it. Luke and Lorelai still don't. I think they kind of get together for a moment after that, but honestly, they make you wait for it. And
I've heard that. I've heard that many
Luke
times.
gets grumpier and grumpier.
I love a grumpy hero, so I have no problem with that. Like, I'm here for
And
grumpy heroes.
a hero with the backwards hat or frontwards hat, either way, ball caps, yes. Big yes.
Damn, girl. Mhm. That's awesome.
I love it.
Oh, well, we know, does Nigel make sure, does he wear baseball caps for you there? So
He does sometimes for like, what do they call them? Trucker caps, where it's a bit thicker.
It's a bit thicker.
Good job, Nige.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Thanks for being Luke Danes.
Just less grumpy, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh gosh. All right, Alexandria.
Oh, you're making me go next?
Yeah, batter up.
Well, okay. So I guess I'll do my number 3. I'll do Friends so that it just stays because we've already talked about it. Again, I'm the same, Monica and Chandler, not Rachel and Ross, because Ross drives me crazy. And you know what? I will never accept the fact that that show ended with Joey by himself and almost having no growth at all. Like, he grows personality wise and as a person, but like his job stays the same. Like, his relationship status stays the same. And I just feel for Joey. I feel like he should have had a better, maybe his relationship with himself was a little bit better, but I feel like he needed the romance because he was a saucy guy.
But he grows as a friend.
He does. I mean, I'd say he was always a pretty good friend.
And I've seen a lot of things being like, Joey didn't teach us how to be in relationships, but he taught us how to be a friend. And that's a win too.
That is so cute. I agree. I agree. We all need that goofy friend. I love him for that. That's why he was definitely like my favorite character. I loved him and Chandler because just Chandler's like his humor was a mood. And then my second is Bridgerton because I'm a romantic at heart. So like,
yes.
And I'm waiting for season 3 and they keep giving all these teasers and I'm just like, I'm going crazy because I'm just like, give me my show. I just want my damn show now. And I just want to know because I'm really excited because it's Penelope's story for this one, which I'm pretty sure does not follow the book.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Penelope and Colin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. It's either that or they're gonna go to Eloise, but I don't know who her love interest is because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read the books because last year was the first time I actually got into historical
these were
romance.
books? I didn't even know that.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yes, by Julia Quinn. I'm pretty sure it's Julia Quinn. I'm almost like 95% sure it's Julia Quinn. But yeah, these are like there's literally a Bridgerton series and it's all the siblings.
So
yeah,
shall we play a little
reading
Bridgerton. Or you haven't done your ultimate one?
No, I haven't done my ultimate one.
Oh.
We can't do them dirty like that. Like my ultimate one is because I don't even know
anticipation, like what they do in the shows, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I honestly, when it comes to this show, my first show, I love this show. It is the like modern day Friends, like the 2000s Friends. I love it. I have such a hard time struggling which guy I like the most because I think they're all hilarious in their different ways. Although one especially has my heart, and he had my heart the entire show. So I just, we'll go into it, and we'll just show the little new girl, which I'm like fangirling over because I love Nick and Jess's relationship the entire time. It is just, oh my God, the perfect build up between these two.
I'm really happy her name is Shane. Who's next? Cody? Who's next?
I mean, how can you not love Zoe Deschanel too?
True.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Last night, when you were on Twills, you said you want me.
Shut up.
You put your hand in my pocket. You said this little piggy wants to go to the bar.
I'm dying.
Something you were just saying, that's fine, that's cool. We'll move on and not talk about it. But it is something that I've thought a lot about. But you were never clear about that so that there were other options. And this little piggy ran around to different markets. You want to have sex with me, yes or no? You want to have sex with me, yes or no?
Oh snap!
I did. I knew that you were doing all that for your boss.
Forget the boss.
Okay, well, I thought it was nice to see you actually trying at something. So.
That's why you were more attracted to me? Wait a second.
I thought it was attractive that you were trying.
You're a freaking gold digger, Jess.
What?
Well, I think that's what you just said.
If I were a gold digger, do you think I'd be interested in you? I would be the worst gold digger in the
You're
world?
a friggin' gold digger.
No,
That is
I'm
the
so
funniest line
disappointed
ever.
in you.
I know.
Not a gold digger.
Oh my god, I love it. I'm ready. Come on.
Prove it.
Do it.
So amazing.
Even their makeout is so them. It's so awkward.
So is.
You're like a man.
Move your damn head.
You're like a man.
What's wrong with your hand?
I love it because it's the epitome of these two. I
awesome.
can't. I love that show and I love Nick Miller. I think he is one of the greatest heroes. Like, I just love him. I
I
think
need
he's
to go
fantastic.
rewatch it. That made me want to rewatch
Right?
it.
I love it. And then I'm not gonna, I love Schmidt and Cece's relationship too. Like,
And their daughter.
oh my god, but Schmidt is so funny. He has the most hilarious character arc because he's such a he has a douche jar at the beginning. And he is a douche. He is a douche. But then he like full it's like insta love with Cece, but not return. And like he is just like he falls first and he goes hard and it's so much fun. And I just love his Schmidt's personality is hilarious. But Nick is like, I don't know, when I just love Nick, and there's a guy on TikTok that has like a very similar personality to Nick, but in real life, and I'm obsessed with his TikToks because they're so alike, and I'm like, I could watch you all day.
That's hilarious. You need to
Damn.
I will send you guys. His name is like Mario something, and I'm obsessed with watching his TikToks because he makes me laugh, and I just think Nick Miller the entire time.
That's hilarious.
I love it. New Girl Smile, hands down, one of my favorite shows ever.
Well,
especially since Jess has some pretty hot boyfriends. It's crazy because she has some pretty hot, amazing boyfriends throughout the entire show. But then no matter what, it always goes back to Nick, and you're like,
and he's just so normal. And I love that.
He's normal, but he also is like completely irresponsible. He drinks like a sailor. He swears like a sailor. He has literally no ambitions. Like, he is such a weirdo, and I love him so much.
I love it.
Anyways.
Well,
Miss Stacey, what are your three?
you know, maybe it's because I'm an old lady, but you guys are very wholesome in your choices. And maybe it's my obsession with HBO shows, but
I don't have HBO.
Yeah, I got Crave, and
if I had HBO, trust me, I'd be all up on that shit because I know the shows on there are spicy as hell, but I don't have access to it. Hello, I've heard a lot about Euphoria, but I can't watch it because I don't have HBO.
Oh,
Same.
that's actually on my list. So there's this arc in Euphoria where you have Zendaya's childhood friend named Lexi. She's actually Maud Apatow. So, you know, Judd Apatow, the director. Well, that's actually his daughter. And she normally in movies plays a very saucy character, but this girl is a little bit more reserved, very studious, if you will. And she actually falls with, like, kind of in love with this guy named Fez, who is the quintessential drug dealer. But I don't know if his mom did drugs or what happened, but he talks a little slower and he has a harder time connecting the dots. And even though he's a drug dealer, he's super sweet guy. And they bond over Bob Ross, and there's just like these really great scenes throughout it. And that would probably be my number 3 pick. Just because they're so opposite, but you can see the attraction as they move into it. Yeah, I really love Euphoria. It was so well written, and it's just chef's kiss. Mwah. So highly recommend. You got to watch that shit. You'll love it. Second, I would say is Bridgerton. We'll get to that in a little bit. Mm-hmm. I actually, and I'm not one to do this, but when, Daphne, and I'm having a brain fart right now.
The Duke.
Duke. Yeah. Like, I honestly cried when they finally got together. Like, there was just so much anticipation by the end. I was just like, I'm done. I'm over. And it was so funny. I started crying, and my daughter, Sophia, was crying, and I was rubbing my eyes trying to make it look like I wasn't crying. And she was like, "Are you crying right now?" And I'm like, "Yes, me too." And we both had a good cry over it. So I'll forever remember that scene. But
your scene is so wholesome. When I think of the first season, my scene is them in the library when he's eating her out. That's always like, library. I'm like, that's all I see now. I'm like, Bridgerton. I'm like, yes, library scene on her on a ladder. Yes, understandable. Yes.
Yep. All right. So now we're gonna get into my number one. Speaking of saucy and all that jazz, I'm gonna actually. Takes a little while for us to get into it, but this gentleman's name is Robert, and the girl that is sitting in the booth, her name is Yasmin, and this is a show you may or may not have seen before. It's called Industry, and it's on HBO, and it's actually written and directed by Leah Dunham, who did Girls.
Oh, she does.
And they're basically interns vying for a spot at an investment bank, and there's lots of drama about like finances and trying to be the best in the company. But Yasmin and Rob, even though Yasmin's dating this gentleman that Rob's talking to right now, start to heavily flirt with one another.
Actually,
and the tension is just so intense. And Rob is actually bisexual, so we'll let you watch a little bit of this so you can see what I'm talking about, but it's super spicy. And I just love their accents. Shout out to the UK.
I hooked up with one of the students.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
He went down on me. And when I came in his mouth, hard,
right to
he
it.
looked up at me and he said, "You taste like a hangover."
That is the least convincing thing I've ever heard in my life.
Is he lying about it?
Yeah, he is. He's trying to make her jealous.
Oh my
basically.
God. That's hilarious.
And I guess it kind of worked. Yeah.
And the other guys were boyfriends?
Yeah, that's getting them pints.
You're gonna put them on your face and send me a photo. Put them on your face and send me a photo. That's what you're good for. That's what you're good for. Okay. Okay. You guys have to watch this show. Like, it's not wholesome in the least, and it's so racy, but I just love her as an actress. She's just so good. And she's never done anything like this before, so she's like, what the fuck am I doing right now? That's this friend.
Are they able to meet in the bathroom?
No, she's taking off her underwear or panties, I guess, and she's gonna give them to her. And she told him to go home, put the panties on his face, and then take a picture and send it to her.
Oh my God!
Isn't that your best mate from the perfection?
And she's kind of got a bit of an adrenaline rush that this is happening.
I've never met her.
Show your replay.
And then she goes and kisses her boyfriend. But this goes on for like 2 whole seasons, and it is crazy. And
That's too angsty.
It gets crazier and crazier and crazy. So I won't give it away what happens, but it's.
I'm not gonna lie, you left it on a cliffhanger. I was not expecting her to go. I didn't know that guy was her boyfriend, so I was like, what?
Yep.
Also, accents always make it even more intense, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I highly recommend. So watch Industry. It's so good. It's raunchy as hell, but yeah, it's no Full House.
I'm not gonna complain about raunchy. That's the reason why I want HBO is because of how raunchy it is. But I'm like, do I want to pay for it? Like,
you know, this podcast has shown me I'm violent. I like the raunchy.
Right, and I'm the wholesome. Hey, have you seen Full House?
Yeah, it's funny, 'cause I'm like, I've kept our book choices pretty damn tame because I could go hard. I mean, last week I was talking about Monster Dick, so like, let's.
That is true. That is true. We're just at the beginning.
I've kept it pretty damn tame. I could go hard, like.
It's only just begun.
Another show that clip made me think of, that's another really great show. And I don't know if you guys have watched it on Netflix, but it's called Sex Education.
Literally obsessed with Sex Education.
Oh my God,
When is
Stacey.
season 3 coming out?
I don't know, but
I've never watched it.
Stacey, you need to watch it because you would love it. It's English, so it's all the UK. Like it's beautiful and it's like vulgar, it's raunchy, like it's fantastic, but it's also very realistic. So I feel like a lot of the kids, what they're dealing with, you're like, absolutely, I definitely had all these thoughts in high school. I just did not have anyone to talk to about these things.
I wish that show came out when we were in high school. Don't you always
agree.
Like, I'm like, I needed this.
Yeah, I agree. It is really, and the love interest, there's like a lot going on, and it's so good. They touch on everything.
Tonight. It's that good.
I know. Right now, I'm like, do I stop? I don't even know what I'm watching.
I know. I want to go rewatch it.
Do you know what's really good or kind of amazing? What? This scene from our favorite show.
This scene is iconic.
We should go down to dinner.
Should you?
And it made me cry.
Go off, Daphne.
You're not hungry?
Yep.
Food is excellent. I assure you, last time
I do not want any dinner.
I've spent the last 3 days wanting to be alone with you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to know. I understand that you do not wish to see me, that you would prefer to stay in your separate
that
rooms
man
and
is in the
endure
room
a
with you, and he's
wordless
looking
dinner together
that
on our wedding
fine.
night.
That is not what I would prefer.
I'm just
As I
saying.
meant.
You are mistaken.
You are mistaken.
I've avoided my presence.
In order to allow you your liberty.
Said all but a few words to me.
In order to keep myself from saying the wrong things.
Barely been able to look me in the eye.
Because I could not bear witness to the misery I have caused you.
You did not.
Yeah.
I am the one who trapped you into this marriage.
I trapped you. I have spent the last 3 days in agony. Unable to talk to you, unable to be alone with you, because I knew you wanted nothing to do with me. And understandably so, after forcing you to make an unimaginable sacrifice, you wanted a life with children. A family. You wanted a life with a man you truly knew. You wanted a love match. And yet...
And yet, this could not be any more different. Is that what you hoped to say?
No. No.
I shall join you for dinner momentarily.
Maybe she's going into the bathroom to get her underwear.
Everything
too.
I told the Queen was true. I cannot stop thinking of you.
Look at
From the
Alexander.
mornings you ease, to the evenings you quiet, to the dreams you inhabit. My thoughts of you never end. I am yours, Daphne. I have always been yours.
I'm like squealing.
I do not understand.
I do not know how to be any more clear.
Well, do not get angry.
I'm not angry.
You look angry and bothered. Look at you. You're downright flushed.
Yes, that is what happens.
When one is angry.
When one burns for someone who does not feel
Yes!
the same.
I can't.
You burn for me. Burn for me.
Why do you think I followed you into that garden?
Why do you think I went into that garden?
Oh God, I love them.
If you would have only looked at me this week for longer than 2 seconds, you would have seen.
I burn for you.
I can't. Like, there's like, I would love to go back in that time just because the way the men talked, that you were like, okay, like I burned for you. Okay, like
I would just melt into a puddle.
I'd be like, and I melt for you.
And I melt
Oh
for you.
God,
Oh, that was too good.
it is so good.
Oh, my cheeks hurt because I couldn't stop smiling because of those two. Oh,
Ugh.
I don't even know what couple is my favorite because I also do love Anthony and
Yes.
I can't remember her name at the moment, but I also loved
Yeah.
their story too. But theirs was really slow burn. Like, ugh, that one was killing me. I was like, something needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like this season was like season 1 was just like library.
He's like, damn.
Now there's like 100 shows I want to go watch.
I know. Now I'm like, crap. What do I start watching? I'm still finishing Schitt's Creek, so now I'm like, crap. Now I gotta go back and watch.
I want to
David
again too. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
Oh my god.
Another show that's not. I mean, there is the romance aspect, which I'm trying to dissect how they're gonna go about it for season 2-3. Is Ginny and Georgia. I don't know if you guys have watched this. Oh my god, guys. It is like,
wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute here. So we started off this show and you're saying how you never watch anything and that you're reading books. And so far you've listed off like 3 shows. Yours truly, I've never watched.
That's true.
Okay, if I watch shows, I stick to Netflix shows because I can't broaden my horizons. But Ginny and Georgia is amazing. And there's like the whole, like there's the romance aspect between the young, like the teenage girl, but then also the mom makes me really curious because she has a lot of past lovers and a lot of chemistry with other side characters. And I'm just like, girl, like I just want to know where she's going. And I'm like, eek.
You gotta watch Gilmore Girls then. That's like the same shit.
Yeah, I really have to. I know. My problem is though, like to sit down and watch a show, I'm so bad. Like Dennis and I will watch our shows together at dinner time, and that's literally it. Unless it's like a show that we're absolutely hooked on, then we don't stop watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, my dears,
that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a good episode,
if you're listening to us, feel free to drop us a DM and let us know what show you're watching right now. If we've missed something, or one that we should definitely watch and maybe even talk about.
Oh, we've
totally
definitely
down.
watched some. Like Virgin River, we missed talking about that, but it's fine.
I didn't watch that. What is with you, woman?
Okay, I watched it. Okay, Virgin River is based off a romance book. Of course, I've watched it.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I clearly need to
prioritize
my TV watching here.
I just prioritize my romance books. If it's not a romance book, I'm like, I gotta support the authors. Let's go.
That's awesome, though. And don't you have a signing coming up?
Yes, on Saturday.
This Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
Shut up. Where is it at?
It's at the Indigo here in Guelph.
What time?
I'm gonna be there from 1 until 4 o'clock ish.
Oh, so if you're in the Guelph area and you feel like meeting Alexandria in person,
Hey.
Guelph, Ontario, baby, Indigo. That's where it's at. Woo-hoo. Yep.
We'll be your hype gal.
Shameless plug for our girl Alexandria.
Good, yeah, help me calm my nerves because I'm like like
I'm
gonna be standing there like this.
Oh no.
No, that's awesome. Yay!
That's amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Nothing but mad love. All right. Well, everybody, have a great week. Until next week.
Yes. We
out. What are we talking about?
We out. We'll find out. Love.
She comes first.
How do you do that?
Of course she does.